Good morning and welcome to day 93. A good positive start to today. I'm still sort of reeling on that happiness of yesterday of getting that chance to be put in for a job. It's the first one for a while when I thought about it that I've actually been communicated about, so that's good. And I'm not going to let it get me down the fact that, I may never hear from them again. At least I've got the process started, so I'm quite positive about that. So this morning's positivity, I sort of dived up and I got upstairs and I've worked more on the... Try and keep in the light because it's very dark in this room. It's a really dark and... I'll just show you. A really dark and dismal day out there. It's pouring with rain, so it doesn't make it very bright in here. It's fantastic when in the summer when the sun's shining, it's beautiful and bright. But anyway, it's quite dull. But anyway, just so that's what I've done to the office. I've created. This used to be my desk area, but now my son's taken it over. This is now going to be my desk because at the moment I don't need a desk, and probably if I do get a job it's going to be a case of going to an office, so it's unlikely that I'll be working from home. Then I've got all this film stuff put in the corners, so there is film stuff. That's just a spare desk at the moment should anybody want to come and work. The little dudes here, the little critters, have been cleaned out yesterday. And that's looking a lot better than it was, that's for sure. And there, look, there's a couple of fish, and apparently there's the glass fish that we thought were dead are living in there, because when I cleaned it out yesterday and I poured some water back in, they absolutely shot out. So that's good. So a few fish in there, they seem happy. And this is my chill zone in the office. So this is when I'm stressed from not working, I come and not work and have a chill. And then what I've also done is we had DVDs all over the place. So I have put the DVD collection all alphabetized on there with music at the top. My records down there, my singles I should say, my albums are still in a pile really. And yeah. So it's done, and then there my son's, all his guitars that he uses for when he's in his band, which I believe they're about to start gigging again in the next month after a bit of a break. So that's it. So today is getting off to a good start. It's, as I say, positive from the thought of there was a job. Possibly tomorrow. Possibly yesterday. I've also checked the jobs this morning, applied for another one. So we'll see what happens with that. And I think just a really good positive mindset. The plan for today, now I've done this, is I'll probably go get some breakfast. It's almost sort of 10:30. So I'll go get some breakfast soon. And then I suppose I really should this afternoon utilise that desk and start looking at the course, because again I've put that back. And the good news as well this morning is that I've dropped another £2 in the last couple of days, so again that's good. Makes it £7 in all, which is just half a stone. So another 20 stone to go I think, and I should be about right. So at least it's a start and at least it's positive. And it's getting me to have a better positive frame of mind than I had a little while ago. Okay, so upstairs later in case anything actually happens. So later on. Okay, quick update. Things going okay today. We've had one inquiry from an agency. Interestingly, it was a job in Hull that I've not applied for, but they found my CV online. So that was good. That was interesting, and they've said they want to put me forward for this particular job. So I talked with them for about half an hour. It seems okay, so that's good news. Maybe, you never know. The other thing is I also run another YouTube channel called Hotel Room Reviews. I do put a link in the description, down there. Put a link in the description, because obviously it's quite, I used to spend a lot of time going around different hotels and decided to film rooms so people could see them. And it does get a fair few views. It gets about 100 views a day, which is pretty good. You know, I mean, it's better than this channel. And it also gets a regular sort of income of subscribers and things. That's my dog making all that noise. Anyway, so, in fact, he's now just decided he's going out. Right, so I'll do that. So, back in 1 minute. So since my redundancy and not travelling, I haven't been able to do many hotel room review videos. I've done a couple when I've stayed away sort of privately, but not really since work, so it's suffering a little bit. The views are still coming in, it's just the fact I haven't got much new content to put on. So I was having a chat with my son and thinking about what I could do to try and get some views, and he came up with the idea of actually contacting hotels and just saying, hey, you know, how about I come do a review, put it online, and obviously it gives some advertisement to your hotel. So I decided to go see a local hotel. And the idea was, go to a local hotel, do this new type of presenting, because in the past it's just been with a vlogging camera like this, sort of looking around the hotel room. But the idea is to do it a little bit more professionally, using a proper camera person and getting it edited properly. So I'm doing that, and I've been down to see this hotel locally. It's actually down the street, it's not far away. And the idea is that I could do this in the format that I wanted, then contact other hotels and say, hey, how about I do this for you? Here's what I do, and showing them the hotel review that we've done. So I went down to the hotel, had a chat with the guy that runs it. I don't actually know him, even though he's just down the street. He's pretty new to the area. But to be fair to him, he was really up for it. I mean, obviously, I agreed that it would be, you know, looking at positive things. I'm not talking about lying. You know, I wouldn't say, oh, this room's fantastic, if it isn't. But I would sort of try to look at the positive side of the hotel and what they have to offer. Rather than just trying to be negative or deconstructive or anything. The idea is to be positive and show the room for what it is truthfully. Not bully it up, but there again, not necessarily knock it. So that's been planned now for Monday. So Monday lunchtime, going down to the hotel, do this review, and then obviously get that online. So I'll mention that when I get it done and edited and uploaded. So that's quite positive. I'm looking forward to that. That's nice, because I love doing videos. I love doing YouTube, obviously, because that's why I'm doing this. But this will be a real good chance to try and grow that channel, which, to be fair, isn't doing bad. And check out a couple of the videos, but be aware that they're in sort of a handy cam thing where walking around the room, whereas now it will be more of a presenter style, and talking through the format with my lad, and he sort of came up with some good ideas, including using sort of voiceovers as well as just standing in front of a camera. So we'll see how it goes, but hopefully that will be something to look forward to and something that we can get up. And maybe then, when I've got this one, I can approach other hotels and say, hey, this is what I've done, have a look at it. You know, would you like something done for yourself? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not charging people for doing it, it's free, but the idea is that I can get around hotels and I can get my channel growing. So, good stuff, and it's given my brain something to think about and try and expand on while I still look for a job. So anyway, further updates later. Just a quick update. It's quite late now, it's nearly 11 o'clock, and that's because I've just had to pop out, go pick up my son. He'd just gone out to go see a friend, and obviously I had a drink, so I needed to go pick him up. Not really much more to add. I've just come back, just had a quick look at the laptop, and there seems a massive amount of jobs come through in emails. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time whilst I'm putting this vlog up, just going through those jobs, see if there's anything that's interesting, because tomorrow we're getting up early. I've just been told we're going to go through over and see my daughter, which would be nice. She's not been too well, and it's nice to go see her. So yeah, looking forward to that. One thing about being on redundancy, because is that when I worked, I spent an awful lot of time away from home, travelling London recently, but before that, literally all around Europe and occasionally to the US, which was exciting and interesting, and I loved travelling. But now being at home, it's given me a chance to sort of be more with the family and see more of them, which is nice. And we haven't killed each other yet, so that obviously means we do get on a little bit, so that's good. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So we'll see what happens with tomorrow. Got a few things to do. I want to also think about start writing a script for the hotel review that I'm going to do on Monday, and also go through a few things. Also just confirm it with the hotel that Monday lunchtime is the time that we've agreed. So a few things to do tomorrow, and looking forward to it. So yeah, good night. Thanks for watching, and please check back again and see if any of the job contacts I've had over the last couple of days actually bear fruition. But thank you very much for watching. Bye.